I'm probably going to butcher your name, so I apologize in advance, but Eric Esquivel writes, "Hey AMC, my question is about Steven Spielberg's film adaptation of Robopocalypse. I heard a while back that it was going to come out sometime after Lincoln, but haven't heard anything since. So, is the movie still going to be made, or has Spielberg completely given up on making it?"
It wasn't just Spielberg. I mean, Spielberg was on to make Robopocalypse, and Anne Hathaway then came on board. That got some big publicity, and then Chris Hemsworth came on board. So you had a great starting cast there. And then sometime around the beginning of the year, Spielberg just said, "Nope, not anymore. I'm putting on hiatus for like 8 months." But then 8 months turned into indefinitely. Now there are rumors going around that Spielberg couldn't get the budget he wanted to make it. And that he just kind of abandoned. Now we hear Spielberg talking about other projects he's doing. My best guess right now is that Robopocalypse, as directed by Steven Spielberg, is no longer on the books. If that's the case, and I say that's a big if that is the case, I don't know what the status of the film then becomes, because I'm sure Anne Hathaway and Chris Hemsworth coming on board for that film, Spielberg directing it was probably one of the big draws for them, and if he's off it, what does that do to them? What's the whole status of Robopocalypse? As of right now, I haven't heard anything happening with it. I almost think it's safe to assume at this point it's done until they decide to restart the project again, maybe sometime next year. I don't know, but as far as I know, Spielberg's off it, and the whole project's ground to a halt. Dennis, have you heard anything?
I haven't heard too much. I know they put it on hold in January, and I think the rumors were budget and script issues. Like Spielberg had wanted to work more on the script.
Which was connected to the budget issue.
Yeah, and he couldn't get the budget he wanted, and I haven't heard anything since. I just assume he's off of it. I mean, I don't think he's going to wait around that long for this movie. And I assume Hemsworth and Hathaway, if Spielberg's off, they're going to be gone as well. I just think it brings a more interesting subject, which is a director of Steven Spielberg's caliber. I mean, can't get the budgets that he wants. It's crazy, because like Lincoln, he talks about how Lincoln was almost an HBO movie.
Oh, he tried for like 6 years getting that.
So you can't get Steven Spielberg with Daniel Day-Lewis as the lead actor for a movie and get the decent budget, and it made money. Yeah. Like Spielberg is practically box office gold. So I just find it a little strange that someone like him is having a hard time getting the budgets that he wants.
And again, it does bring up the issue of what do we define as a decent budget? Because he got a decent budget for Lincoln. It was a decently budgeted movie. And Robopocalypse, I can't even imagine what that would cost to make. Anyway, Schnepp, what do you think?
I don't know what he was asked. Maybe he was asked for $350 million. Right. I need $350 million or I walk. And they were like, we don't have $350 million. I'm walking. I mean, my guess is he'll come back on in some form of like as an executive producer for Robopocalypse, and he'll just get a younger director who's cheaper, and they can make the film for the budget that they wanted to. And I mean, that would be my guess, or he's just going to walk completely. You know, I don't see the movie getting made the way, with Spielberg directing with Anne Hathaway. That's one of those things that's announced, and then when it collapses like it did, all the stars just move on to other projects. He's moving on to other directing jobs, and the people who are the rights holders of Robopocalypse are like, what happened? We were doing this. No, not anymore.
Yeah, welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah. Hi, goodbye. Yeah.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.